you rolling with no change, broke boy. Still living with your mama, broke boy.
This is the end of your rotten life, you mother.
What's good, my G? It's your girl Vardinada, the highest undergrad, and I'm back with another video. This is part 2 to my life update. My last part 1 was going over my mental health and what's going on with that. So if you missed that, go back and watch that, or not. I don't really care, girl. I'm just here. But yeah, go check that out if you want to know about where I am mentally. Next update is my job update. So let me tell you, I have been in Tallahassee since 2014. It's 2023. That's almost 10 years. That's 9 whole years. And when I was in school, Tallahassee was like, oh my God, like I'm on my own, I'm independent, I'm my women, like I'm around like all these beautiful black people prospering, getting their degrees. Like it just was like just great. It was just great. And then I graduated and then I started working and I'm like, I'm dating and stuff and I'm just like, oh my God, I hate it here. I hate it here. Is there piss in all of the dating pool of the world? Like what's going on? And it just became like a box. And last year, my New Year's resolution was like, I'm getting prepared to move. Like I'm moving to Texas. This is it, like I'm gone. Rip me out the plastic. And the closer the end of the school year came, I was like, oh Jesus, it's time. And it was hard. Like I knew I wanted to move. After my whole like mental health kind of crisis happened, I was like, yeah, it's definitely time for me to go. Some other things happened that I'll talk about in another video, y'all. That needs a whole other video. But I was just like, I'm over it. I'm ready to go. Oh, I need some lip liner, child. Let me do that first. It was like I just wasn't hearing anything from anybody. Like I was calling, I was applying, nothing. So I have a colleague, an ex-colleague that lives out there that my principal hooks me up with, and she's like, there's a job fair. So I went out to the job fair. I drove all the way to Houston, Texas, 10 hours away, and I secured a job, child. So I was really happy about that. That was a month ago, so I was really happy. And so yeah, it's been feeling real. And then 2 days ago, I signed a lease to an apartment, which I was really nervous about because the girl does not have the best credit. So I was really nervous about that, but I think they saw that offer letter and it was like, okay, yeah, she got it. And I have good renting history, so I think that helped also. But yeah, got approved for that, and I will be leaving in literally a week, like 7 days. So I've been packing up and stuff like that, and yeah, I'm leaving. But like during that process of trying to find a job, I was like really starting to doubt myself. I'm like, God, like, can you give me a sign? Like, baby, when I say do not ask God for a sign unless you want a sign. I'm talking about billboards. I'm talking about in your dreams. Everything you see gonna be a sign. Every conversation you have gonna be a sign. And it's just gonna be God telling you like, yes, this is it for you, or no, this is not the path that I have for you. I was constantly praying like, God, just tell me that I'm on the right path. God, tell me like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because yes, I did plan this, but is this in the plan for me? It's the plan that you have for me. So after all of these constant signs, I'm talking about my principal is no longer going to be the principal at my school. She's moving to a different job. My co-worker got a different job, someone who I saw as like a really big mentor in my life. Then my pastor of the church that I've been going to, the only church I've gone to in Tallahassee, is leaving this year after 15 years. I said, what? So it's just been so much. It's been so much. And I really went out there for this job fair on my own. I drove there. I got a hotel by myself. I didn't see any of my friends that live out there. It was like I learned of the job fair Thursday and I was out the door Friday morning and on the road. So it was very quick. And it was a great experience. And the last time I went to Houston was with some friends, and let me tell you, I did not have a good time. I'm not really going to even talk about that experience, but I just didn't have a good time, and that made me doubt if I wanted to be in Texas. But it was the people. It wasn't the place, it was the people. But I was like, well, maybe that's like a sign. But when I went out there by myself, y'all, I did everything on my own. I went to eat on my own. I went to a bar on my own. I went to a club on my own and had the time of my life. I met a new friend while I was out there, like a whole new friend who I've been texting since I left. Like, it's just insane. So I was just like, thank you. Thank you, Lord. And it was just a great experience. So I'm really excited about this move. I'm just like, I just feel really full. Like, I feel like, is this even real? Like, the way things have been lining up for me. And like, even my apartment, like I couldn't sign renew the lease of my apartment because they only had 7-month leases, and I didn't want to break my lease. And so my friend, my ex, he lives in New York now, and he owns the place that we lived in together. And I was like, can I rent out the place while you are in New York? And so ended up like renting out here, not having to sign another lease with, you know, anybody else. Signed a short-term lease with him. And it was just like everything has been lining up like perfectly, like too easy, so easy that it scared me. So yeah, when God has approved your plan and he's, you know, in the mix, things just work out easier. So pray for that sign. Prayer without work is dead, so do the work. I had to do the work, and it will all come to fruition. It will be so easy for you, I promise. So yeah, that's my update as far as work. Is there any other updates? I will give a love life update, but it will be in a totally different type of video. But anyways, make sure you follow my TikTok, Vardinada. That's where I'm posting like some vlogs, any makeup content that I record, everything will be over there. So make sure you give me a follow over there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video as well. I'm gonna record some vlogs of me moving and stuff like that, so, and I'll put that here. But yeah, it has been a time, Tallahassee. I am making my great escape. Don't call my mother phone ever, because I'm changing the number. I'm changing the number, so babes, if you can't reach me, that means you didn't get the new digits. I'll see you next lifetime. But anyways, y'all, make sure you watch the next video, whenever I post. I'm gonna try to post on Wednesdays, hopefully. But until then, I will see you in the next one. It's been your girl, the highest in the God. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.